Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if you refer to my last video when the price was here, I mentioned we're looking for buy, but let the price drop before we look for buy. This is what we're expecting. Even I mentioned, because I was thinking if the price come to break this low, even I highlighted, then from there we can look for buy. But what we want the price to drop. After we get the drop, then we get this one. This is what we have been looking for. And if we move to lower time frame, it depends on the traders whether they could manage to get the trade or not. All right. And if we move to lower time frame, the only way to look for buy was based on 15 minute whether buy from this move correction, or the second one was here. Okay, for anyone is in this trade now, they should start to manage the trade. Okay, now the question is whether this one is a correction for the continuation. Right now we cannot buy for here. Okay, and if we get the sharp move for the continuation, okay, it's good for us. For those people, those traders, they get the trade from here. And again, if we get the continuation from here, the sharp move, then we consider this move is finished. It was moving within this channel is finished, and from there, the first correction, we get the buy again. All right, but it depends how this correction can form. But how about if this one drop again? If here also we get the more, I mean, if the price within 1 or 2 hours or next, it didn't move fast, okay, then if the price drop, if we see the correction here, first we look at the correction, and if we get the buy also, buy setup, then we get the buy. But if the price drop, we simply don't buy, because at that time this move within this one is not finished, then we have to change this one. Okay, but right now we just stay with this. And again, what we want, we want the price to continue, because the next flag we will buy. But before we buy, I mean, we need to see how it's formed, whether we can buy or not. But if the price drop, start to correct here, we have to look into the correction whether it can give us a buy setup or not, because as we can see here, we get the sharp move, there was a correction, suddenly the price drop. We don't want the price correct here, suddenly drop. We don't want to be in that trade. That's why if the price start to correct here, we don't buy within the correction. We confirm if we see the name, we can get the next move, then we trade it. Okay, anyway, now if we move to forward chart, okay, we have this move as explained even based on ETH. We were explaining when we have this kind of the sideways. Now, if there is a continuation, we consider this one is finished. Then next correction easily we can buy. That means we can look for buy for the next correction. Anyway, right now the only thing is for those traders, they get the trade from here within this range. Now they should at least move their stop loss to break even. It depends on them. And what we want, if the price continue next correction, we can also look for another buy. And from here, if we get any buy, we consider as a short term buy. It depends how fast we can, I mean, it can move. But any buy we get, as long as we get into the profit, we start to manage it. I mean, when I say we call it the short-term trade, is like when we're buying based on the flag of small correction. Okay. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any changes or update, then I will share. Thanks.